Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm gonna play that one more time, y'all. I need to wait. I need to let the people get back in. Hold on, let me play that one more time. Do not pass me by. Do not pass me by. Do not pass me by. Pass me by. Hunted, the knot. You got a knot on your head. What is wrong with these guests out here fighting at premieres and parties and stuff? So, baby, you know somebody had to get the footage. You know somebody was gonna be all up in that fight and they ain't get no footage. Okay, so they got the footage, baby, and they slowed it down. Ah, come on now, do not pass me by. Now I don't know who this the not or D not or whoever this person is. We do know Armand, because you know Armand is a product of the beef sector. He don't want to admit it, but he's a product of the beef sector. This is why he can fight so good. But anyway, so I was watching the video, Lord have mercy. And so this the not person, he looks really interesting. Not a bad looking person, but some people can look cute but be real insecure. I don't know what it was. But he was walking in, and I guess Armand group said bye, bye, and he got a little angry. Now, Armand was like closest to him, but you could see Armand's boyfriend looking at this man like, I'm going to get you. Is it me, or was Armand and his boyfriend wearing the same outfit? Because I was confused at one little point. I'm like, is they wearing matching outfits now? But anyway, I digress. So anyway, Donat thought it wasn't cute and saw Armand and threw a drink. Now, y'all, Armand's boyfriend was eyeing this man like a hawk already. And baby, when he threw that drink, it was not Armand, but it was his man. It was our man, not Armand, but it was our man. Armand's man who threw that punch. And let me tell you something. It wasn't a long fight because the people started breaking in. But baby, it was that one punch. It was that only a punch. Baby, it was that one punch. And you could see Armand's boyfriend just nailed down on the man. Just nailed down on the man. I'm like, oh my goodness. And so all you saw was scuffling, and people pulling folk away and scuffling. But baby, they said on Armand's community page, I synced it myself. Somebody's eye is a little big. It's a little puffy. So I believe that Armand's man, not Armand, but Armand's man made contact with that skin. Oh my God. Honey, the kids are fighting. And let me tell y'all something. See, somebody said the knot is a dummy from the Jaguar right sector. He is the world's biggest moron. Well, baby, he got his behind kicked down there at that party. He got his behind kicked. I mean, that eye is swole. But can I look, y'all? Look. Y'all better stop running up on people. Cause see, y'all think folks, cause y'all got a unrealistic ideal of what people can do. No, that the not man ain't. No, he ain't beef sector. Armand is. King Payne is. Wiley is. But we never dealt with a Donat, because Donat would have been gone. Okay, nobody ain't playing with that. He ain't beef sector. Now, it's a difference between being beef sector and hanging around the beef sector. baby. It's on somebody Mob TV. It's on Mob TV or something like that. Baby, they slow mode that thing. And you can see Armand's boyfriend just jump in and make contact. And then they pulled the knot away. Now the knot threw that drink and then was flinching. How you gonna throw a drink and flinch? When you throw a drink, you need to stand in it. Stand in it. Don't flinch, baby. All I can say was Armand's boyfriend, Armand, he was ready. He was ready, and he jumped right on in. And he touched him with the finger of love. Somebody got hands laid. And I'm not talking about slain in the spirit. Somebody was slain under the influence of force and pressure of a fist. And then you can see his face all swollen. It don't make no sense. And y'all, I don't know nothing about the Zeus network because I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I barely watch OWN and I barely watch Bravo. So I know I ain't getting ready to watch no ratchet queens sit up here and fight and act the fool. You know, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. While these guys are showing the worst of the LGBTQIA lifestyle, there are people who are really movers and shakers and really doing some things, whether it's clergy, whether it's the law and government. There are people who are doing some things. There are people who have paid some dues and like I said, it's I looked at one thing from Zeus and I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it. Because this is every stereotype in the book. And like I said, you know, not on a big old stage like that. Not on a national stage like that. You all, I think it's on Mob TV. I think it was on Mob TV, baby. I saw it, baby. They slow mode the thing, baby. They slow mode the thing. They wanted you to see it in slow motion. So all I saw was this guy. He was dressed nicely, walk in, you know, and then a couple of people said bye, and that was it. Nobody touched him. Nobody. All they said was bye. And I guess when he saw Armand, because it looked like Armand was egging it. It looked like Armand was egging it. It looked like Armand was egging it. He turned around and saw Armand, and he threw that drink. But it was not Armand. The fight wasn't Armand and Danat. It was Armand, who is Armand's boyfriend, and Danat. Because, baby, Armand's boyfriend in that video was all up on that. All up on that, tagging the boy all up in the eye. That's who Armand was sitting up there trying to act all crazy after the fact. But Armand's boyfriend, Armand, I don't know that man's real name, but he handled that. He did that thing. He did that thing. Came through for you. He did that thing. He did that thing. And the knot has a knot on his head, on his eye. Who did something to King Pain? Who did something to King Pain? People on cruises, baby. Cruises are cruises. We're gonna have a good time. I declare and decree that everybody they're gonna go alive, they're gonna come back alive, and they're gonna be blessed. I declare and decree that. Now that's what I gotta say in Jesus' name. That's what I gotta say. I ain't worried about none of that stuff. None of it. People been doing that on cruises. You know, I mean, but like I said, we're gonna enjoy our cruise. Nobody don't care about these folks. I mean, just jealousy, bitterness, and let me tell you, I don't care. Let them say what they want to, baby. We gonna do what we gotta do. You hear me? Okay. Well, really, I don't know. I really, let me say this. I have not watched Wiley. I have not watched Armand. I don't watch Sasha K. I definitely don't watch the Knots. If I don't watch them, I know I'm not watching him. And the only reason why I saw it came up on my feed and they showed the man getting knocked out. Let me tell y'all something. Dovey is off. Dovey is off. I don't know if they need to recalibrate her medicine, but Dovey is off. Dovey trying to, I mean, even her music is off. It's like the crying game. I mean, it's like, girl, could you get some poppy and snappier music? It's just like it reeks depression. It reeks depression over there. I'm like, girl, snap up your music. Somebody said, Jay, did you hear anything about a murderer going on the cruise? I don't know. I don't know who going on the cruise. I know what they trying to do. And let me tell you something. I'm going to leave that between Tracy and that woman. Do you understand me? Because it's getting ready to get deep. And it's getting ready to get ugly. And let me say this. My cruise is Juicycation. We're going to be on the cruise. And everybody's going to be all right. Y'all just is messy because, again, if that is untrue, and if that stuff is not true, and if that's not that person, people can be in a world of trouble. Now, I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't really kept up with that. I step back from mess like that. That's not beefsteak that I'm used to. So again, I don't get into that. I think it's tragic. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm gonna watch it play out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enjoy my cruise. We got things planned, and that's what I'm gonna do. anyway, so look, I'm gonna have a good time on my cruise. Look, ain't nobody gonna turn me around. Ain't nobody gonna turn me around. We gonna have a good time. Yes, Creole. How you doing, Creole? Crabs and Hall with Leela. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. People run with anything until they have to go to court. So anyway, I've seen some of the stuff that the people have put out. I've seen some of this mess. Um, I see. Like I said, I'm not saying anything. I want to see how this play out. I really want to see how this play out. I really want to see how this play out because you know, this person is actually showing pictures of children with their hands up and stuff. And I'm like, girl, is this what you're trying to do? Is this the slant you going over? And let me say this, y'all. Now, I don't know if those allegations are true or not. And I'm going to say that because I am not well versed in this. I don't know what's really going on. Like I said, I don't know Noble like that. I really don't. But if it's not true, then, you trying to slant some stuff. And you got to be very careful because this person seems like they know how to frame stuff. And I see what they're trying to frame right now. And you got to be careful because, honey, Samantha Graziano is no joke. Samantha Graziano is no joke. And y'all don't understand that Samantha Graziano has been doing this since we've been here, since we got here. So this ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. So all I can say is look at these folk works because we've seen this before and you hope people have changed, but I'm seeing a lot of people say they've changed, but no, they've just gotten better in a sleek way and they tend to be a little bit more stealthy. That's what I see. It's the stealthiness of it. What's up, misunderstood? People seem to be throwing around accusations like rice out of it, and they do. They are. No, I felt sorry for her alcoholism. I don't feel sorry for mess. Somebody said, Lord have mercy. I heard something about Dovey want to put together a Christmas tree contest and the judge. Child, yeah, yeah, yeah. The judges got to pay for it. Anyway, let me say this. I'm always gonna celebrate people's sobriety or trying to get better. Or when people say they have changed. But again, when you see stuff and you look at stuff, it's like ain't no change. Ain't no change. A change has come over me. Ain't been no change. Ain't been no change. So anyway, I don't celebrate that kind of stuff. Now I'm gonna say this. Y'all can go on this cruise and act crazy if you want to. Let me say this. I'd rather you get arrested on the cruise than the Bahamas. That's all I'm gonna say. But y'all need to be very careful with what y'all doing on this cruise. And I don't think anybody's gonna act up on this cruise. And look, the cruise ship people probably already been alerted to some things. They probably ask a few questions. And so again, y'all just be careful before y'all up there paying $600, $700, up to $700 to come up there and get it. Don't make no sense you paying all this money to get arrested. Don't make no sense to be at the bottom of the ship. Don't make no sense. But hey, I can't stop grown folk from doing what they want. But just know that the law is for the lawless. And with me, I really do believe in prosecuting to the full extent of the law, especially when you've been warned and you know better. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So you know what I gotta say about that? La 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 la. That's what I gotta say about that. Okay. Anyway. Look. Can I say something? Let me say something. I ain't trying to be funny, but this person was a fan of Tracy's. Now, truth be told, this person was a fan of Tracy's. This person went in for Tracy. At least she, and now all of a sudden, see, this is what I say about these people. These people are strange. They love you one minute and they hate you the next minute. What's up, Uncle Clyde? That's why you got to be careful with these folks. These people are not mentally stable. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. And people going to be dotting all around the country with these court cases. You know what, though? Some people would, unfortunately, because when you don't have a mind of your own and when you're involved in cults and your cult leader is indirectly telling you, notice I said indirectly telling you to do something and you do it, then that's the problem. And this is what these cult leaders do. They don't tell you what you should do. These people want to make these folk happy. And this is why I'm like, these pick me people are something else. And this is why I think this is why the YouTube in general is so dangerous, because you have very impressionable people. And this is why I tell my people, don't you do anything that's going to send you to court. I don't need you windmilling for me. I don't need you to do nothing for me. I don't need you to get back at people or go whoop somebody's tail. Because if you go to jail, you go to jail. I'm sorry. Don't ride and die with nobody. You ride and live with them. If people doing an exercise challenge, join them. If people doing a literacy challenge, join them. If people feeding the hungry and doing some things to help the poor and the needy, without scamming, of course, help them. But when you start getting into this this stuff of violence and can't help you. Can't help you. We don't play that game. You don't play that game. That's the wrong game to play. You heard it from me. This is entertainment. This is a show. This is some roasting gags and a little light over here. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. Even with this cruise, do you all know that the cruise is going on? Regardless of what these people got to say, the cruise is going on, baby. The cruise is moving on. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Okay? The cruise is going to be going on. The love boat run. I'm going to see Isaac and Gopher and Julie and Captain Stupid and Vicky. Okay? We're going to be all up on that ship. Okay? Now, look. If you still want to sponsor, get in contact with Vivian at yespicturelady@gmail.com. What is that, Jay? yespicturelady@gmail.com. We appreciate all the sponsors that we do have. It's going to be great. Thank you, ushers, for ushering. Ushers doing the thing. Okay, we see you, ushers. Somebody said, my question is, why you put all of this stuff out here? Why are you trying to, what are you trying to prove? Are they trying to warn the cruise line? I don't know what they're trying to do, baby. I don't know what they're trying to do. I know what they ain't going to do. They ain't stopping nothing over here. It's just really, y'all, let me tell you something. I think it's so funny. These people have so much hate and bitterness. I am not going to live my life in hate and bitterness. I refuse to. I get up every morning with a smile on my face for life, health, and strength. This YouTube thing is just a means to an end. I don't take the people seriously. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to have a good time. All of this other foolishness, people getting mad, people doing all of this stuff, let them do it. Do you not know? I think somebody had a fat picture of me. Baby, that was my yesterday. That ain't my today. And that's definitely not my future. But I ain't mad at it because it goes to show you that I always told you all weight can be lost, but ugliness can't. Okay? Ugly dispositions can't. And so, again, that stuff don't bother me. People really look for stuff to get under your skin. And this is why you got to be strong and keep it moving. These people cannot get under my skin. These people have lived tragic lives, unfortunately. And they don't turn lemon into lemonade. All they do is sit there and wallow in it and stew in this stuff. And it's sad. It is really sad. So I don't have time to get mad. People talking about somebody pressed. I ain't pressed over poverty. I ain't pressed over poverty, and I'm not pressed over confusion. Nobody ain't pressed over that. I'm not pressed over a person who don't got a plan. Nobody ain't pressed. I mean, really, it makes me laugh. Ooh, they pressed, or I got them bothered. No, you don't. No, you don't. I done seen where some of y'all live, how y'all live, and nope, I ain't pressed at all. I ain't pressed at all. And then you pressed over these YouTube numbers. No, no, I'm good. I'm good. Let me say this, you all. I ain't trying to be funny, but YouTube, you look, y'all, it's almost like you don't even have to try and vote coming up. I mean, seriously, this month is better than any other month. And I know y'all say, oh, you always say that. No, it really is. It really is. It really is. And I'm not doing a whole lot, but it is. But yeah, baby, I'm enjoying life. Joy, you gotta enjoy your life. Don't let these people do all of this talking and people saying this about you. So and somebody and then it kills me because people like such and such over there dragging you and your point. Let them do what they got. that makes them feel whole, if it makes them feel like some people do that because they don't have nothing else better to do. Y'all know I can drag, but some people ain't even worth the dragging because they want the attention. And I'm noticing that too. They want you to respond. The best response sometimes is no response at all. Sometimes that's the best response. No response at all. You can't respond to everything, and everything ain't worth your responding to. All you need to do is show them. All you got to do is execute, and that's it. So again, they're mad. Let me go through this again. Can I go through it again? Simply pink and green. Can I go through it again, Uncle Clark? Can I go through it again, Dr. Charles Brown and Vivian? I'm gonna go through it again. I got tired of somebody pushing their cruise back. Somebody was pushing their cruise back from month to month. And I said to myself, self, you know what? You need to do a cruise. And you're going to have a solid date. You ain't going to be moving it back from month to month. It's just going to be a solid date. Oh, cruise the solid rock I stand. All of the crews are sinking sand. So I say, let me go ahead and do a nasty. Am I breaking up? That means I'm getting close to town, y'all. So I'm sorry if I'm breaking up. So I said, let me do a nasty cruise. And I said, if 12 people, count it now, 12 people will come on this cruise, we would do the cruise. Yes, God. And almost 15 people within a week did the cruise. Now we have over 40 people going on the cruise. Ain't God good? We didn't change the date 3 times. We kept the date solid. We kept the information out. We had Zoom calls to keep the people informed. We had merch to go with it. A lot of people didn't like the merch, I guess, but I mean, those are the people who weren't buying the merch. But that's okay because we merched right on and people still bought that merch. And now here we are, September, and we ready to go on the cruise. People done got their rompers. People done got their best dress. And we gonna have a good time. And you know what, Uncle Claude? I ain't gonna tape none of it. That's the thing. I ain't taping none of it. I might take a picture of 3, but I ain't taping none of it, to be honest, because you know what? Y'all know so much about the cruise. So that's how I feel about it. Our cruise is for the people who going. So I'm excited for the people who going. And because we should be focusing our energy and our time and talent on them. Why don't you focus on me? Can you really focus on me? Why don't you focus on me? Y'all ain't ready for that? Can you really focus on me? Yes. So we're going to focus on our people. So anyway, that's it. That's it. That's all that really matters. We're going to enjoy ourselves. That's all. And y'all let these people talk. Let these people talk. And the thing that's really funny is some of these people be talking and they act like they done did so much. But baby, let me tell you one thing we ain't gonna do. We ain't gonna be having no hot dogs, no hamburgers, and hand tossed macaroni and cheese in the park. Now, I ain't trying to be funny. But I cannot imagine paying $350 to be meeting in a meeting space that looked like somebody's church basement, and then to be eating hot dog hamburgers cooked by somebody in the group. Now that don't make no sense for $350. $350 for some hot dogs and hamburgers. $350 to be up in somebody's church basement. That didn't make no sense. We paid our folk paid $30 and everything was taken care of, boo. Everything. People be jipping folk. And we still made coin. We still made coin by doing the right thing. But you do, Jay, the right thing. We did the right thing and was blessed. Uncle Clyde, somebody was having some hand-tossed mac and cheese. The girls say they had hand-tossed mac and cheese over there. Now, look, but let me say this. If that's what the people wanted, and if they were satisfied with that, it is what it is. Baby, no wish list, none of that. Now let me say this. Now, we do have sponsors, and we've always had sponsors. When we were doing the Labor Day event, we had sponsors to donate hotel rooms. We had sponsors to donate items from their shops. I mean, so we had really good sponsors. People sent money. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Oh my God. Labor Day was so easy. It was so easy, y'all. It was like a breeze. We supported Black businesses. Every business we supported was Black. Every last business, even down to the security guard, even down to the bakery chef, even down to the masseuse. We supported Black businesses, and it was beautiful. And guess what? I'm not ashamed of that. You know, we went to Basie's, and Basie's is like a soul food seafood place. And so, you know, it's a mom and pop shop. And baby, the folk were happy. They were talking about the styrofoam. Well, baby, we supported the Black business, and that's what they did. But let me tell you something, the people weren't complaining about the food, and it was paid for. So again, you don't let people try to diminish your stuff. The big picture is Black businesses were supported. We supported Black businesses in San Antonio, Texas, which is not a predominantly Black area, but we made sure we supported it. I did that legwork to find those Black businesses. We told them we were coming. They provided space for us. When we went to Smashing Crabs, they gave us the whole side of their meeting rooms free because we brought people in to eat. And it was beautiful. And like I said, everything was paid for. That's why I don't let people try to diminish what we did. Our people paid $30 and they was blessed. Okay, nobody was up there. Not one event was held outside where people had to do wieners and franks and hamburgers and stuff. Not for no $350. $350. I need to be eating on some China and stuff. So anyway, it's just funny that people want to put other folks' stuff down. But again, our cause was great. We blessed Black businesses. We were blessed. The people were blessed. People will say we left with more than what we thought we were going to get. We under-promised and over-delivered. And I'm proud of that. And so people can say what they want about Labor Day, but we did it and it went off. And guess red, he made profit. We made profit. We did not lose. We made profit. Yes, Lord. So I'm good with that. So with this cruise, fun, food, and fellowship. Fun, food, and fellowship. So we're going to have some fun. check. Food, check. Fellowship, check. That's what we gonna do. That's what I'm promising. I'm not promising swimming with the dolphins. I'm not promising chicken and fish from Jamaica. I ain't promising none of that. Food, fun, and fellowship. That's what we promising. Yeah, somebody. So I just want to say that. But people talking about the cruise and things happening, and so okay. And let me say this: if you want something to happen to somebody, you need to question who you are. You need to question who, because I don't want nothing to happen to nobody on no cruise. But when people are doing that, I'm like, well, do you want something to happen to somebody? Are you that dark in your heart? Because it's a lot of dark-hearted people. But anyway, moving right along. Lord, this San Antonio, y'all gonna have to get a train at some point in time because this traffic is getting worse, or as Bless would say, worse and worse and worse. Baby, this traffic ain't no joke in San Antonio. Now it's not as bad as it is in Austin or Houston or Dallas for that matter, but it's getting bad. You know, I noticed with Texas cities that because they are so auto focused, and of course, since Texas is a fuel producing place, um, they don't want cars off the road. But y'all gonna really need trains. Texas, you all have the fastest growing cities in the country, and y'all need some light rail like yesterday. Now, if Norfolk, Virginia can get light rail, I know y'all can get light rail. And that light rail in Norfolk, Virginia is doing this. If they can get light rail in Salt Lake City, I know y'all can get light rail and you know, and I mean, I'm talking about good light rail that goes somewhere. What's up? She talks too much. That creepy. La, 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 la. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I'm depressed. By the time you finish listening to that music, you be depressed. La 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 la. I'm like, yeah. Mm-mm. Oh my goodness. So what else is going on? So I see that Ness and Pizarro is fighting again. I see that J Dunn still. J Dunn, could you let this April thing go? It is so old. Y'all, we talking about hurricane stuff. Baby, the hurricane done gone and went, and it's another one coming, and you still own that because you got a paid $100 to get that lady a generator. Okay, J Dunn, hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Congratulations, J Dunn. I had to clap my hands. Yes, J Dunn. Okay, you did something good for somebody, J Dunn. Ooh, y'all, J Dunn did something good for somebody. Bless her heart, y'all. Okay, because I guess that's what she wanted. But God, why you gonna do something for somebody and then tell everybody that's so tacky? And the sad part about it is she don't even realize how tacky it is. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not, and it needs to be proud. Oh my God, how that car get all up in that ditch? Baby, when I tell you Merrick Garland was not here for the girls, them Republican girls, Merrick Garland was like, you're not getting ready to punk me. Y'all keep on saying the same thing over and over again, thinking you're going to get a different answer. No. Merrick Garland was not playing with the girls, okay? And I don't know who that black senator was, but baby, he was being real petty. He was being real petty. He said, I see that this Hunter Biden thing is $2 million, but are y'all gonna investigate Jared Kushner, who was in the Trump administration with $2 billion? We ready for that. You don't hear nobody talking about Jared Kushner getting that $2 billion from the Saudis, and he was in Trump's administration. Now, are y'all gonna investigate that? Y'all gonna get to the bottom of that? What that about? What that about? In the Joe wasn't even in the White House during that time. But Jared Kushner served as a Trump cabinet member. Couldn't even get a security clearance. Are you serious? But Merrick Garland was not playing. He was not playing. And y'all get the Republicans now. This is a Trump appointed person. But now the Trump appointed person is doing the right thing, and they mad. And they mad. Y'all better be paying attention to this now. Let me say this. I don't have no problem with do not, a donut, a donut, or whatever he calls himself, and Armand fighting. But y'all better be looking at these fights that's taking place in Congress right now. Y'all better be getting ready to vote and pray that there's no government shutdown, because these people don't care. These people don't care about your mama or your grandmama Meals on Wheels and SNAP benefits. They don't think she deserves them in the first place. Oh Lord, y'all better listen. Y'all better be looking at this UAW thing too. Somebody said it looks like they settling themselves up for their own. Yeah, it's a lot of, look, Ava, it's a lot of things going on. They have been investigating Hunter Biden for 5 years now, I guess. And the only thing they can come up with is gun charges. And that's it. And that's all y'all got. It's giving me Benghazi again. All of this stuff with Benghazi, and y'all didn't come up with nothing. See, and you're wasting taxpayer money. And this is what I don't get, what y'all talking about. We need to stop sending money to Ukraine. No, y'all need to stop sending money to these Republicans, these witch hunts that they're doing that's not bringing up anything. You better pray that Ukraine win. You better pray that Ukraine win, because there's some things that you don't know about that's going on. Because the next thing you know, Russia be in the Baltic Sea area and be in the North Sea area and right on England's doorstep. Y'all better watch that kind of stuff. Let these Republicans get y'all in trouble. And it's sad, because the Republicans used to be a party that supported military and the police. It seems like right now they ain't doing nothing. It's all about a party that supports themselves and corruption. Y'all know, if you live in Texas, y'all know Ken Paxton should have been. Y'all know that man, whole entire staff quit because he was accepting bribes, and they turned him in, and he fired every last one of them. Y'all know that man should have been impeached, but the Republicans kept him in. And the only Republicans that voted to impeach him were the ones who weren't running for election, or didn't have to run for election until 2026. Now, you know that's a damn shame. Now, I'm talking Texas politics. Ken Paxton should have been impeached. FBI got the goods on him. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But y'all, don't think because I'm talking about beef sector stuff that I don't see what's going on. It's a lot of things going on. And people think it's trivial, but a lot of this stuff adversely it affects our lives directly. And we need to be concerned about that. Oh, y'all. So let me get back to the yeah, it's always them, Uncle Clyde. So anyway, y'all, I the first thing I talked about was do not pass me by, honey. Armand's boyfriend didn't pass you by. He was right there. He was there all the time. He was there all the time, waiting patiently in line. He was there with his fist all balled up. He was there. Made connection with your eye. Now your eye all swelled up. You can't hardly see out of it. He was there all the time. Baby, it was not Armand's fight. It was Armand's fight. It was Armand's man's fight. Because Armand was acting crazy at the end. Armand was acting like he was going to do something, but it was his man that threw that punch. Baby, when they slow motion that thing, when they put that thing in slow mo, I was like, Lord Jesus. But the slow motion really cleared some things up. So Armand's boyfriend went in, and I mean, he leaned in. Like them people be saying on the self-help, to lean in. Baby, he leaned on in that punch. He leaned in. Baby, he went all in. He was like, I ain't trying to be cute about this. I'm going to get you. And baby, he leaned in, and he punched that eye. And then all the people got up. And it wasn't really no fight. Armand's boyfriend just got a good punch. That's the bottom line. But they had pulled everybody away after all of that. And you threw a drink on that man. So it ain't no need to be trying to press no charges because you threw the drink. You better pray that he, because you know Armand petty like that. He'll put you in jail. And let me say something to you all. Let me be very honest. Those were men fighting. Men fighting. Men who happen to have a relationship, a romantic interest with men. Gay men, same gender loving men, however you want it. They are still men. And that fight was extremely physical. So women, before you start going up there talking about what you're going to do to somebody who's same gender loving, you better recognize that they still men. Period. Don't get your teeth knocked out trying to be crazy. That's all I'm saying, because everybody want to come for the same gender loving until they get a teeth knocked out, until they get a tooth knocked all out. And then we want to cry about it. Leave people alone. I always tell that story, baby, that lesbian. Oh, she was a stud lesbian. I mean, she almost fooled me. And the man had bumped a girlfriend. And the man said, hey, I'm sorry. And he wasn't a big guy at all. He was very, very slim guy. And so I guess the lesbian thought she was going to handle him. And baby, she got outside. She pushed that man. When I tell you, I don't know, this man got that incredible Hulk spirit on him. He got that incredible Hulk spirit on him. Baby, all I saw was feet in the air. And then the next thing you know, somebody was going over a table. The next thing you know, the table was all up. Baby, it was no joke. All I saw was papers and flies all everywhere. And she laying in the paper and flies. Baby, I know she was hurt, baby. I felt her pain on that ground. I felt her in the morning because, baby, I know she got up in the morning. So, first of all, and she was much bigger than that man. She was much bigger than that man. Very much bigger than that man. So y'all better watch out. Don't be, I ain't trying. Look, I don't advocate violence. What's up, doctor?
Hey, Pastor, I wanted to say something real quick to piggyback on what you're saying. It's ridiculous that these people are as old as they are and with all this threatening and fighting. I don't know if you know this, but Cardi B, okay, I guess a judge picked up on what Nicki Minaj. Let me just tell you, Nicki Minaj's husband, he's already a felon because of molestation or something, or a rape of a young girl.
Allegedly. I don't want Nicki Minaj.
I know that's right. Okay.
Allegedly. Okay, go ahead.
But
Mhm.
okay, so a judge, okay, he threatened Cardi B's husband. Okay, so a judge just now gave him 120 days detention in his house because of the threat. Now, you too old to be doing stupid stuff like that. I mean, why would and I said all that to say that's the mentality of some people. Why would you pay all this money to go on a cruise and all you're going to do is supposedly fight?
Let me
Some of
say
the
this. First of all, that cruise is not cheap.
I know,
Second of all, Carnival is not going to have it. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not gonna have it. And say if the person is successful, hypothetically,
okay,
you're only successful for a moment because see, short-term gratification is going to get you long-term consequences. And
facts,
people don't think about the long-term consequences. If I do this, I may be detained in the Bahamas, depending on
right?
where you fight. Because baby, if you in international waters, baby, because see, people don't understand when you in international waters,
Come on,
US law don't apply
at all, at
at
all.
all. So you better pray, that it's a lot of stuff that goes on. And then, you could be losing time on a job. It's a lot of stuff. And my thing is, if you have that much money to go on the cruise, then you got something to lose.
That's it.
Because honey, people who on Section 8 and SNAP, no slight to people on Section 8 and SNAP, because everybody needs a little help every once in a while.
Right.
But if you are a chronic snapper or a chronic wicker or a chronic tannifer, you know the deal. You know
Yes.
your money ain't stretching like that.
Come on. Come on. I
Come
would
on,
be
Kimmy. Come
I
on,
would be
Kimmy. They will
sorry.
lock you up, Kimmy.
Yes.
So y'all know, look, y'all better think. Because
Okay.
let me tell you something. I wouldn't even fight. I would probably fall out. And not because I can't fight, but I do know that when you got stuff to lose, you
The
ain't
law
trying to
is
do
for
all
the
that
lawless.
foolishness.
Come on, the law is for the lawless all day
That's
long.
it. That's it. And let me say this too. Let me jump back to the on-site April thing. Y'all, I have met April, and I know that on-site April ain't perfect, but I would trust on-site April before I trust a lot of folks. And on-site April has been nothing but kind. When I saw her in Miami with Wolverine, baby, it was no funny stuff. On-site was so nice. She smelled good. That lady don't look like a bit of drugs at all. And if she was doing drugs, like people claim she doing drugs,
Hmm.
baby, she would not be looking. Y'all don't believe the hype. Some people are trying to paint this person out to be XYZ. And I have met her, and she's not that type of person. And that lady ain't going back to jail no more. But now
Okay.
you got reefer lips over there. You got Shirley Temple hairdo with them JJ Fad 1980 glasses, always trying to push a narrative. Like now, Castro, you my boy, but Castro, that lady used you to push a narrative. She know good and well nobody ain't that thirsty to be inviting nobody to the cabin, but that's what she jumped on. But yet, her and her husband at the damn foot wash in Union, Alabama, where people be hunching in the woods and hookers be intense hunching. And she said out of her own mouth, the only reason her and her husband don't go no more is because the hooker got unalived. The husband got unalived by the wife who came in and found the hooker and the man together, and that's why she don't go
Wow.
no more. That's tacky. That's tacky. Then you go to the turkey leg hut. You didn't have a damn chip on your card, and then you get mad at the people at Turkey. Just trash. Just trash. Just trash. Trash.
Did you hear this though? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna drop down. Did you hear that the Supreme Court voted against Miranda rights now? That the cops don't have to give you your Miranda rights.
And that's crazy. And the Miranda rights is you have a right to remain silent.
Right.
So y'all better know y'all Miranda rights already. You better remain silent
They
because you
are
have a
really
right too.
they are trying to undo everything. People better get some stuff together and stop all this stupid stuff. I mean, get your stuff together because they coming for us. They are coming for us.
Yeah, I tell people. Brian said child of foot wash ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Morning,
And let me say this. And so let me give y'all a hint about the foot wash. So the foot wash is held on private property. So police really can't go in there because it's private property. Okay. So all the foot wash and the foot wash started as something wholesome. But the grimy people got their hands on it. Now it's about gambling, drinking, and hunching in the woods.
Lord, today.
And y'all, and let me say this, y'all, and I'm not lying, and I'm not exaggerating. They had, I think they took it down, but they had a video of the foot wash where the hookers was getting banged out in broad daylight.
What?
And these men were doing it and they didn't care because the foot wash is almost like something in New Orleans. What's that thing that the people go decadence? It's almost like that. People can just do anything and everything.
I was gonna say I thought a foot wash was supposed to be spiritual. I didn't
Well,
know.
baby, honey, it's spiritual. Mhm. It's spiritual, all right. But see, that's the type of thing that really gets me and stuff. And then, you know, people want to, let me say this again. I have met April. And the sad part about it is this person allegedly was supposed to be close and cool with April. And now all of a sudden, this is why I say it ain't no friends on YouTube. Because these people, they go through stuff with people. They do all of this stuff with people. And then all of a sudden, it ain't that's why I tell people it ain't no friends on YouTube. I'm sorry. If you got a friend on YouTube, you need to just say, hey, we friends. We know we friends, but we don't need to tell everybody. We just do what we do. Because when you tell people you friends on YouTube, you just open it up to say, hey, come and tap our relationship. Because that's what people want to do. That's what people want to do. So if you really have a friend on YouTube, you should do everything to protect your friendship. But y'all think these content creators, your friend and stuff, baby, they will turn around and stab you in your back. And the sad part about this is I truly believe at the beginning that these people want to be helpful, but for a click in a view, they will say anything and everything to get a click in a view. And
Right.
so you need to treat these people as subcontractors.
It's unfortunate for real. It
Yes,
really
it is. It is. So, well, look, y'all, I gotta go.
is.
But
Okay.
y'all listen to these people carefully. April ain't doing no lines.
And
April
Miss
ain't doing no lines.
Just
I
Kimmy, we
mean,
need a laugh, babe. Just Kimmy, we need a laugh. Just calling
yeah,
out to
just keep it going. But April ain't doing no lines. You know, and my thing is, I that lady is sweet. But now everybody is against, and so on and so forth. And you notice what? And April ain't say nothing about nobody. And this is let me give you a clue. It wasn't too long ago that Krusty Feet was fighting with Grey Gums. They were fighting with each other. It wasn't that long ago that the two Mississippians were fighting against each other. But baby, we can find a common goal to get together. And I want y'all to know that's how these people are. Observe. That's why I ain't aligned with nobody. That's why I ain't allied with nobody.